guys, it's TikaTime again. Okay, so I'm sitting here with my tea and I realized I never told you guys how to make the perfect chai tea. Okay, so here we go. So first, get an awesome mug. This one is actually from one of my very dear clients and it says, I'm a tutor, what's your superpower? You need to get fresh garlic and you crush it up. Throw it in your mug. Get really good honey, okay? You guys have to get like good honey at your like local health food store because honey is actually like medicine. I don't know if you guys know this, but there's so many properties in honey that make it so good for you. So get good honey that's not filtered, not heated. It should say that somewhere, I think. I don't know, but for sure it should say not filtered, unfiltered. It should say unfiltered. And then you have to get some heavy cream because it's the best. Do you guys know why I use heavy cream? Let me just tell you for a second. I know, can I just get to the point of things? No, I can't. You're gonna have to watch and wait. Heavy cream is not homogenized. And if you get like good heavy cream, some of it you can find like really low pasteurized or batch pasteurized, and that's really healthy for your digestion because it has the enzymes in it to help you break all those milk proteins down. So, anytime you're getting like super pasteurized stuff, just remember that could give you a bellyache because it has killed off all the enzymes that help you break down food. So anyway, that's just a tip. So heavy cream, put a little bit in there, and then, your teaspoon or two of honey, whatever. I know you guys are sugaraholics if you're a teenager, so, you can wean yourself off sugar later. Maybe 2 or 3 teaspoons might be necessary. And then, boil your water. Get a really cute kettle. By the way, it just makes the whole thing a lot better. I know, just trust me. Cute kettle, okay? Boil your water. And then I love to add cardamom, and my mom is so sweet. She always grinds it up for me and puts it in a little dubby. Hey! Oh my gosh, Storm. Sorry, you guys, my dog be crazy. Who's got time for that? Okay, so cardamom is so good. And then I'll put like not a teaspoon, like not even an eighth of a teaspoon of cardamom. Maybe it's an eighth. I should go look at my measurements. But anyway, put a little cardamom in it, ground cardamom, okay? And then get like, I love English breakfast or like Irish breakfast, or you can get like Assam, like tea leaves, that's really good too. And boil your water, pour into the glass, and then use your tea leaves or tea bag, and here we go. Storm, no, down, out. And use your tea leaves or tea bag, and here's my Storma Bay. Oh, look at the baby. And then, yeah, pour the water, let it steep for a little bit, and to your desired amount of like strength of tea, and then take the tea bag out and stir it up and enjoy. Cheers. It's gonna be awesome. Oh, that's a little hot, but it's so good. Have you guys met my dog? Maybe I should introduce you. You want to see everybody? Storm, say hi. There she is. I think I actually have a picture of her on the Instagram. Yeah, that's right. I'm like your parents. I'm gonna call it the Instagram. Oh yes, baby. Good girl. Yes, you're such a good girl. You're such a pretty baby, huh? You're such a pretty baby. Look at that. What do you hear? What do you hear, Storm? Okay, now get out. Okay, so I thought today we would talk about, like, part 2 of loving yourself is just remembering how amazing and how much of a miracle you are. Hey, no. Why is it that every time I start taping, one of the kids or Storm is acting up? Yes, I know. Okay, stop. Go. Sit. Down. What a good baby. No. I mean, I'm just kidding. Go sit down. I think the secret is to not make eye contact. I swear to God, it works with kids too. Like if kids are acting up and they won't stop and you keep telling them to stop, tell them to stop and turn around and walk away. It's like, it's like you're expecting them to stop. So you don't need to watch them. It shows trust in them and it shows that, you demand that respect. Remember when in any of the Marvel movies, which I'm obsessed with, how like Iron Man like blows something up and he just walks away and doesn't look back. Like they do this all in all the action movies and it's so hilarious. Like that's what they're saying is like, I know who I am. I know I just busted that up. Can you sit and relax? Sit. Sit. Oh, my baby's so good. Oh, my baby's so good. Look at this baby. Look at this Torma Bay. Okay, go. Sit down. No, go out. What do you see? What do you see? I would let you out, Storm, but it's like super duper wet outside and I don't want her coming in with muddy paws. Okay, I gotta put her away. Hang on, I'll be back. Okay, you guys, I'm back. So today we're gonna expand on the whole loving you topic. Yeah, it's tea time around here. It's always tea time. My gosh, I need to do something about that. Okay, so, I like the 3 steps. I'm gonna try and figure out how to make this into a 3-step process. But first thing I want to talk to you about is if you watch the last video, I talk about loving yourself and forgiving yourself and learning about yourself through journaling. So the next thing I want to talk to you about is once you do find love for yourself, you do realize you're on this journey of constant change. So every day it might be a new understanding of how to do that. New thoughts, new people approaching you, new situations. So, it's like a full-time job to love yourself, right? Like there's just so many things and, situations that you go through that you need to continue to find love for yourself and that understanding and forgiveness and kindness and compassion, right? Okay, so you think you're ready to love someone else? Are you kidding me? No, you're not. Stop. You just started loving yourself, right? Like you gotta chill out a little bit, okay? Give yourself time to find this love for yourself. Or what is the word? Like give yourself time to marinate in this idea of love for yourself. Because it's gonna take time for you to be fully committed to loving yourself. And that is really a full-time job because you're constantly changing and you're gonna be constantly getting into situations where you wanna put your foot in your mouth or, you embarrassed yourself. Which, by the way, why would you ever get embarrassed about anything? I swear to God, ask my friends, I never get embarrassed. I don't, I shouldn't say never. I think the only time I would get embarrassed is if I maybe would say something that would hurt somebody's feelings on the spot and I'd feel so bad. But immediately I would start apologizing. So I don't get embarrassed because we're all human beings. Why would I be embarrassed of myself who is a human being? None of us are meant to be perfect. We're all on our journey of finding ourselves and, becoming a better version of ourselves. So what's there to be embarrassed about? I really don't get it. I don't know. Anyway, and on top of it, let's talk about if, what it means when people are laughing with you or laughing at you. You guys need to know what the difference is. Okay. Let's say you tripped and fell and like your skirt went over, and now your bum is showing. Okay, so that is a situation you need to like take yourself out of that situation for the second and see that happen. And if you can laugh at it when it is not you, then you are in the position to laugh with people. Okay, then you need to laugh. You're what's the word, like you're not being laughed at then, because you find the humor and comedy in that situation. So that's when you should be laughing with people. Now, when is it the other way around? When you what did I just say? Laughing at, being laughed at, and being laughed. I can't remember now. See, this is what happens. I'm getting old. So people are laughing with you if you think it's funny. Like, think about something that you did where people were laughing at you, and do you really see the funny in it? Like, if it was somebody else in that situation, would you laugh? Well, then it is you. You are somebody else, right? So then people are laughing with you. You should be laughing at yourself. When are you being laughed at? Is when people are laughing at you when it is not a funny situation, when you would never laugh at somebody for that situation. Then you're being laughed at, and then you need to throw punches. No, I'm kidding. Don't do that. You need to take a deep breath and look at somebody and be like, that's rude, because it is. Call them out at it. Just tell them that they're rude and leave it at that. You don't need to say any more. Okay? All right, I'm done with that. Okay, so we talked about how loving yourself is like a full-time job, right? So you don't have time yet to really love somebody else. You are constantly changing, and you are developing the things that you love about yourself, and that takes a lot of time. Like reviewing what you said, thinking about what you did, thinking about what you could do, you could do it better, say it better. All of those things take time. And you are in no situation right now, if you're just starting this process, and if you don't 100% feel like you're in love with yourself for who you are today, you are not ready to love anybody else. Okay? Because you have to put forth what it is that you want to be loved for. And if you don't know what those things are, then you're not ready to be loved yet. You're getting there, okay? But you got to find the things that you love about yourself first. Then you can share those things with somebody else, and they can love you for those reasons. Does that make sense? I think it does. So